Just thought I'd share that little nugget with you. I see sparks. I think they're gonna be okay.
Go, 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 go.
Can you carry it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye, fam.
Bye.
Tell everyone what you did this morning.
Killed a turkey.
Killed her first turkey.
Gobbler.
A gobbler, yeah. A nice size gobbler.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping us fed. You and your brother are keeping us fed. I'm proud of you. Excited for you. You excited, aren't you? She was out the door at 5:45. In the woods.
Not in the woods. Next to the woods.
Right next to the woods.
No, literally right next to the
Yeah,
woods.
by 6 o'clock. All right, sweet deal. Way to go, sissy.
We did see a hen. I saw a hen in front of us.
Right. Saw a hen. And 2 gobblers. There's 2 gobblers, right?
2 gobblers, yeah. And their heads were about like that, so I could have shot both of them.
Well, yeah, can only shoot one at a time, though. Good deal, good deal. Okay, so it turns out that getting Austin up at 5 a.m. to get ready to go hunting and then not really getting any more sleep, and also waking up at 3 a.m. and not being able to go back to sleep very well, turns out that made me tired. So I just took an 1.5 hour nap. Yeah, I'm not mad about it. Now we're going to put out hay. That's almost picture perfect, isn't it? Blue sky, overcast, green. It's pretty. Okay, after we get this hay fed, I have got to get back to the house and I've got to get busy. I've got to get busy doing a lot of cooking and prep work, or at least starting it. So, turns out I'm going on a trip, y'all. I'm going on a big, exciting, fun trip. I'm going to be gone for quite a while. 6.5 days to be exact. Yes, that's the longest, I think it's the longest I've ever left my family. And it's the first time I've truly left the farm. Well, I've left the farm overnight at all in the last 1.5 years. So it's been a long time coming. I planned on making part of this trip last year and that didn't work out. So I'm kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I'll be heading out west. I'm going to fly into Colorado and then I'll be traveling up to Sheridan, Wyoming and meeting some of my favorite people in the world that I've never got to actually meet, that I work with on a daily basis. People that make goods for me, my vendors, people that help me with my store. So I can't wait to introduce you to them and what I know is a beautiful place that I get to see firsthand. Super excited. I absolutely love Western United States and I've only been able to see a small part of it for short amounts of time. So I'm excited about that. And then I'm heading back down to Colorado for 4 days for a women's business retreat that I will be hopefully able to pour into and encourage some amazing ladies, and also I know without a doubt be encouraged by them. So that's what's happening, y'all. There may be a lag in some videos for a little while because I plan to be present on this trip, and yeah, but that's just the way that's gonna go. So we'll see. I'll try to share some of my journey. I want to, and we'll be excited, I know, to get back and get full swing into spring and summer. Hopefully planting can commence by the time I get back, and then it won't be long before this hay that I'm looking at, this grass that I'm looking at, will be able to be cut for hay. So that's what we're doing. But I do need to get home and prep some things for my family to have to eat, besides just a bunch of beanie weenies and Vienna sausage and a few TV dinners that Austin loves, and crackers, because that's basically all there is at this point. I'll also mention, so I'm really trying to post to YouTube every 3 to 4 days. That's my goal. Sometimes I'm able to get every 2 days, and that may happen when we get busier around the farm. And I've got more to show. And sometimes it goes a little longer than that, but that's my goal. But I will say that if you are interested in following along snippets of every single day, the day-to-day, some of the stuff before it actually gets out on YouTube, you can follow me over on Instagram at This Farm Wife, and I share a decent amount there in my stories every day. So anyway, just thought I would remind you that.
I gotta cut these forks off, put the spear back on, and then put 2 short ones down there to keep them spinning.
Okay, so we got this as well. So he's cutting the forks off, putting the spear back on. And
it was a hay spear to start with.
It was a hay spear to start with, and they welded on these.
He got it. He didn't need no hay spear, and he welded them forks on.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone is sleepy. It's a hard life, isn't it, Reba? It's a hard life for a little lamb around here. Isn't it, Rusty? Yeah, right. Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you. I just can't get in my own house.
Everything here is for sale, and you're willing to negotiate? Absolutely. Everything's always for sale.
Evidently, everyone is a little tired today. Okay, it's time to get to work. Here's the plan. I have made enough tea starter for 6 gallons of tea. If you're not familiar with tea starter, it's just something I do. I steep, for these I did in a big pot of water, 6 big tea bags, let it sit for several hours, and then I put a cup of sugar in each one of these. So I did 2 pots of 6, so 12. 2 tea bags and a cup of water in each jar, basically. Then you just take this and you add it to a gallon, put it in the gallon jar, and finish filling it up with water, and you got tea. And it's getting warm, so we're starting to go through almost a gallon of tea a day. Yes, that's a lot, I realize. Anyway, that should hold them. And now I'm going to make spaghetti sauce. I'm going to have spaghetti tonight, and then I'm going to make a goulash to put in the freezer, and I'm going to make some enchiladas to put in the freezer. So that's a couple meals. My dad and my stepmom are coming up in the middle of the week, and they're going to bring some yummy North Carolina barbecue and chicken from Smithfield's. We love Smithfield's. So that's coming one night. I know that they're going to want to go out a couple nights because that's just what they're going to want to do. They're going to go to Hardee's or McDonald's or Burger King or somewhere. So that'll take care of several nights. And there'll probably be some leftovers from these other things. So this should work, y'all. Oh, and also, I stocked the pantry yesterday with a plethora of beanie weenies and Vienna sausage and SpaghettiOs. These were all Austin's choices. Yeah, and there's more in the cabinet. And there's soup. There's real soup. Yeah, so they'll survive, y'all. They will survive. Basically the same thing in both pans. This is going to be enchiladas though, and this is going to be spaghetti sauce. Okay, real quick, this is what I did. This is really good, y'all. This is really good. Pound of ground round, some cut up peppers, diced peppers and onions, and then a little bit of enchilada sauce. After it browned, I put that in there, and then I put in some cheddar cheese, shredded cheddar, and stirred that up, and then I put in about a quarter block of cream cheese. Yes, cream cheese makes this amazing. And then I added some muscat powder, gold label. All right, perfect. I will put that in some tortillas, cover it with the rest of the enchilada sauce, freeze it, and they can just pop it in the oven. And over here we have tomato sauce. Excuse me, spaghetti sauce, pasta sauce, whatever you want to call that. So it's hamburger and onions and peppers and 2 jars of pasta sauce and some muscat powder, white label, some salt, and some Italian seasoning and some fennel. Let me tell y'all something. So I don't follow a recipe for pasta sauce. Imagine that. But I do always put some of this in it, and Italian seasoning. I always do that. Fennel seed, y'all, it gives it a different flavor that I really like. I'm pretty sure I got this idea from my Uncle Jim. He shared a really good spaghetti sauce recipe with me years ago, and it had this in it, and I never used this. I never bought this, but you can see I do use it now, and there's just something about it. It works really good for Italian-y type stuff. So just thought I'd share that little nugget with you. And the plan was to make lasagna. I promised Austin that I was going to make lasagna, but then it dawned on me today that I don't have any ricotta cheese. I don't have any cottage. I don't have any kind of cheese that I can really make the lasagna with, and I don't have enough mozzarella. Whoops. So that plan has gone from lasagna to goulash. I can do the goulash, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, I've reached the point I can stop what I'm doing in the kitchen and come see what the guys are doing. I see sparks. Okie dokie. The enchiladas are in the freezer. The goulash is made. We've got plenty of sauce for tonight's spaghetti. I made a little bit of sausage for the morning. I'm going to make more tomorrow, and I'm going to do several pounds of bacon and put that in the fridge. Tea starter, I made it fit. That was amazing. It required putting pickles in a Ziploc, but hey, we do what we got to do. Look at all that turkey. That's going to have to go in the freezer too. I'm not going to have time to cook that before I leave, but we're making progress. You done good too. She's made 2 bracelets. You've actually made like 3, haven't you?
That one's not glued. I mean, the
Oh,
glue's
it's
not
not
dry
ready yet.
all the way
Anyway,
yet.
you've done good. I really like that.
Oh, this is my favorite one.
It's nice of your brother to share that with you.
I like this one because it's Wolfpack Red.
Wolfpack Red, that's right. Go pack. Okay, I have cut up half of her turkey. I'm telling y'all, it's so much meat. So I'll get some more nuggets tomorrow night before I leave. You'll have some nuggets. The rest will be in the freezer for later. And supper's cooking now, and all the other stuff is done. And I feel like I've ran a marathon in here this afternoon.
Marathon cooking.
Yeah, cooking marathon.
Cooking marathon. That's what I said. Thing.
Wow, got them off. Good deal.
Slow down and all.
I'm really sad. I missed Lawrence gave Wesley some welding lessons. I'll have to get that another day. Did you like it? Was it fun? Yeah. Good. Who taught you to weld?
This old boy right here.
You taught yourself? Did you do it in school?
No, I never did go to school for welding, but
Did your daddy weld?
he couldn't weld. He could weld with a torch. He could braze and he could still weld with a torch, but he never could weld with a stick welder.
Hmm.
Uh,
So just
when
trying
I
to
was about
experience.
14, I went up over to Willet's shop and fooled with that welding. Then I get me a book and read. I just started welding. Then when I went in college, I went to work for Carolina Steel welding gas tanks. I have to take a test to be a certified welder. I took a test and passed the test, and the man put me to welding that night. That was the first time I ever welded with a MIG welder. But we was stick welding tanks back then. And we got some MIG welders, and we started welding with them. Then I worked shutdowns in the wintertime. Stuff. I just taught myself. First time I ever seen a plasma cutter was down at Raleigh at a shutdown. And been down there for a week or two. And the foreman told me, said, take this piece of stainless and cut out this where I got drawed here. And I went over to the plasma cutter and had 2 tanks on it, so I turned both tanks on. I didn't know what there was. I looked at that plasma cutter and I hooked my ground up. And I took a striker and I started striking and didn't light. All of a sudden I was gonna lay it down. When I laid it down, it took off. I said, oh Lord, I know this now. All I gotta do is I had my piece of backblasted metal on it where the line was. And I drove that thing like a pencil, boy. He cut that stainless. The fella come up there, he said, you cut with a plasma cutter before? And I said, yes, sir. I ain't never seen one.
Oh.
Said, if somebody would have seen me trying to light that plasma cutter with a striker, they'd have fired me sure enough.
Oh, gosh. Taking a deep breath. All right, y'all. This is it. I think I'm about done with the food prep for the family for the week. We have cheeseburgers. We have several pounds of bacon. We have a couple pounds of sausage. We have the stuff I made yesterday that's in the freezer. We have sandwich meat. We have bread. We have canned goods. I think they're gonna be okay. Okay, now that that's done, it's too pretty of a day for Austin to not have a little ride, and our friend is here, so I'm gonna help him get the horse saddled and let them ride around the lot. He's jogging good for Miss Brantley. We're taking turns with the one solid horse. We still got to work on the round pen. Didn't get done this week. Won't get done. Didn't get done last week. Won't get done this week probably, unless y'all do it without me. But it will get done. Where are you going, Bonnie? Found something to eat. Oh no. She need to get rid of some food. Good boy. Well, kinda. Go, 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 go. Woolly boy. He is finally shedding out better. Well, we have a little bit of rain today. We only have to put out 2 bales of hay, so that's good. And then I get to go back and try to fit 6-7 days worth of clothes into one bag that doesn't weigh more than 50 pounds. And I'm a little nervous that I'm actually going to get that accomplished. Here's hoping. And it's raining. It's really raining. So I'm going to sit in the truck. Yay! More rain. I can't really complain. It has definitely dried up a lot lately. But it's still no fun having to feed in the rain. All done. Easy morning. Okay, now the sun's coming out. So weird. Just remembered I've still got that big heavy vise in the back of my truck, and it does not need to sit at the airport for a week, so we need to go get that thing out. Good morning, Mutt and Jeff. I need to get inside. Yeah? Okay. Excuse me. Pardon me. Thank you. Reba. Thank you. So hard. Next, functions. Fun with functions. Yeah, it's super fun, right? Actually, this isn't hard, is it? Not too bad. Okay, y'all, I did it. Somehow I got everything in this bag, and I weighed it, and it weighs 49.5 pounds. So here's hoping that my scale is correct and I don't have to pay an overage fee. Yes, I have issues. I'll admit that. Oh my. Get in the bag. Can you carry it?
Yeah.
Yeah, together. Oh my gosh. I bought that bag last year because it had good wheels, so hopefully I don't have to actually pick it up very much. Bye, fam.
Bye.
Love y'all. Be sweet.
Where's the sheep?
Probably on the porch.
Bye.
Here we go. Here's hoping I didn't forget anything.